I didn't list these because it would cost me 20 cents. Well, what if I listed them for 20 cents and they sold? Hi, this is Dina with Left Lane Finds, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to highlight these beautiful Portuguese teacups and saucers. They are vintage. You guys remember me doing the 100 videos in 100 days? I would pull things out of my inventory and kind of give you a little bit of a highlight of certain items, or like in the case of Otagiri, I pulled out like my Otagiri items and showed you all of that. Well, I kept thinking about these teacups and saucers, and there's another set of dishes. I'm going to make a separate video, so keep an eye out for that. I'm going to bring out another set of dishes and do a video, but I wanted to highlight these. Aren't they beautiful? They're actually part of a much bigger set. This is just the teacups and saucers. I've seen on Etsy some of the bigger plates, and that's how I know this is part of a bigger set. Anyways, I wanted to show you the bottom here. Let me get that saucer out of the way. Okay, so there's the bottom of it. It says Hearthstone Block, Vista Alegre, Portugal. Portugal. And the color is called paprika. I just love that color is called paprika. I love that spice, and it gives you the exact color that this is. It's that reddish orange. And look at the flowers on that. Just so beautiful. And these are in mint condition. There's no cracks or chips or anything like that. And one of the reasons I'm pulling these out is that I've had these for a while and I can't believe they didn't sell. However, I only have them listed up on eBay because, just like all sellers or maybe small sellers or small part-time people like myself, also I'm kind of like a finance person, so I am very sensitive to costs. I always think about the cost of the item that I'm buying, you know, how much can I sell it for, but I'm also like conscious of the cost that it takes to sell an item. So I had free listings on eBay for a long time. I do pay for a store, and I still get free listings, and I get a couple extra benefits for paying for a store. I also have a lot more items on my eBay at the moment, and I'm going to keep it that way. When I started my Etsy store, the one thing I didn't like is that it's 20 cents per listing. Now, the listing lasts for 4 months, which is great, but I was like, oh, that adds to the cost of what I bought the item for. You know, if I bought it on sale, then I'm just adding another 20 cents to it. But you do get, you know, the access to the platform and, you know, their payment services and shipping services and all that. So you do pay for the service of having a national, or actually international, platform. I have to list these up on Etsy because I've had these on eBay for a long time and I'm getting no bites or nibbles on them, and they're so beautiful and they're vintage. So I got these out, one, to talk to them and show them to you, but also to get them cross-posted. Don't let the cost of 20 cents trip you up as a reseller, especially a new reseller, or, you know, a small part-time reseller like myself. I have to, you know, personally deal with that for me, because I track, you know, all of my expenses and things like that. Everybody should. You should track all your expenses and all that. So I'm very conscious of that, but I didn't list these because it would cost me 20 cents. Well, what if I listed them for 20 cents and they sold? You know, that's what's so funny about it, is why would you not? I mean, you can find change when you're walking around. In fact, recently I found a dime while I was walking, found a penny the other day. Sometimes, you know, you find quarters. Heck, you'll find enough change if you take enough walks just walking around to pay for your Etsy listings. It shouldn't be that big a deal that these platforms have fees, and people will automatically focus on fees sometimes, and yes, you have to be fee conscious, but if that's your only focus, then I don't think this is the business for you. You will still make profit if you buy it for a certain amount and sell it for a certain amount minus the fees. You should still have profit in everything that you're doing on these platforms. That's the whole point of it. So you have to price things accordingly so that happens, or not buy the item. If there's not enough room for the profit, then you have to leave it at the thrift store, which you guys see that all the time in the Thrift With Me videos, that we were like, oh, we meaning us resellers, we see items all the time, but if it's priced too high, it gets left behind. And if it gets left behind long enough, then it goes right to the landfill. And not that I would ever make these things go to a landfill. I want to sell them. So I'm definitely going to get these up on my Etsy shop. As I've told you in the past, I've been trying to keep at least 50 items in my Etsy shop, and I sold a couple items and I kind of dropped down below the 50. My goal this year was to get 70 items into my Etsy shop. I'm not anywhere near that. So I got to get on the ball and pull out some of my old vintage items that I already have in the Emporium here and get them listed. And I just recently, if you guys saw my last haul video, which was just a couple days ago, I bought some more vintage, so I have a lot of listing to do. If you guys like this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And remember that to subscribe to a YouTube channel is free. I just got asked again while I was on my ski trip, how much does it cost to subscribe to your channel? Now, these are people that they go on YouTube when they want to watch something or look something up, but they're not regulars on the YouTube scene. So people think you have to, like, you know, pay to subscribe to a channel. I'm like, oh no, you don't have to pay. It's free. It's free to subscribe. Make sure you tell everybody you know that it is free to subscribe and watch your favorite resellers or your favorite YouTubers. And let's get that word out. I wish YouTube didn't use that word. If they had just said follow, like follow me, instead of saying subscribe, like all the other, you know, media platforms, that would have been better. So anyways, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.